Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Goku's Next Journey. This DLC has some interesting things to do. Okay, so first off, when you're starting the DLC, you're basically reuniting the characters, like trying to get your friends together because they haven't seen each other for a long time. Now, this DLC is based off of the end of Dragon Ball Z. If you finish the anime, you'll be familiar with. So, when you first start off, you're just reuniting with your friends that you haven't seen in a long time. And then Pan shows up to see Goku and her other relatives, basically, before Gohan and Videl shows up. But I think I'm just summarizing the beginning of the DLC. So basically, in the first part of the DLC, you're just reuniting with your friends. There is a quest that you can do with Master Roshi because he says it's something interfering with his phone. Now that's temporary, you don't necessarily have to do that. So basically, out there, like setting things up, getting things ready and stuff, out there you go and get Chi-Chi some fish so she can cook a meal. They're getting ready to train before the tournament starts, and basically Goku forces Goten to like join the tournament and fight, and Pain is signed up too, even though Videl and Gohan is worried. So they do out there, like the first section I was talking about. They go and train. Goku, Goten, and Pan. They go train before going to the tournament. After this section, they're already and prepared to do the tournament. There's a section where you have to find. Wait a minute, there's this part where they reunite at the tournament too. Bulma and Vegeta and them, they reunite again at the tournament. You seen them previously, but you'll see them again at the tournament. There's a part where you gotta find Vegeta and then sign up for the tournament. And then, like, there's these long cutscenes, just like throughout Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. There's these other cutscenes that you gotta get through again. You can like roam around before starting your fights in the tournament. So the fights are Pan versus this other guy. I'm not familiar with it. Then it's Goku and Oob. Then it's Goku and Oob again after you finish that. Then that's basically the end of the DLC after you finish all that. But there's a section where, like, after you get done beating Oob the first time, you can free roam again. And then you can do, like, another quest and talk to this guy who is looking for Piccolo. And you get to play as Pan fighting off the robots and stuff. And basically that's the end of the DLC after you finish the fights in the tournament. That's it. So here's what's to expect, alright? Well, it's just like a bunch of interactions with the characters. There's only like a few quests you can do that gives you extra stuff from doing it, like extra additional stuff from playing the DLC that's not in the main game. You can't obtain it in the main game. And you can play as minor characters and fight in the tournament. That sounds pretty, interesting. It's not a long DLC. You can complete this DLC very quickly. You can complete this in 1 day or 2 days. And if you're pretty good at playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, you won't have a problem with beating this game. There is not a hard match in this DLC. at the beginning of the DLC, the only thing that I had a problem with was fighting Boo. I forgot to mention that you supposedly fight Boo at the beginning of this DLC. Goku's on a max, I guess this is a max level, I don't know. He's on level 100 and Boo's on level 100. I guess some of the other opponents is on level 100. I'm not sure. I beat this real fast recently, so I'm not sure. Yeah, but it was pretty fun. It was interesting playthrough. It was pretty fun. But I think that it could have been expanded on a bit more, because in the anime they had Pan and Goku bonding. So how come they didn't make a quest where you can have Pan and Goku like do those things inside of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot? I feel like they missed out on that. And then at the end of the DLC, he goes to train. Ooh, great. So how come they didn't have that part, like out there, the cutscene? How come they didn't have Goku training? Ooh, and expanded on that? And then it could have ended after that to make the DLC just much longer, like a longer gameplay. They could have expanded on it. And I feel like that this DLC, yes, you should buy it to like earn more stuff and get to play characters you didn't get to play before, or for those people who haven't seen this part of the anime, you should play it to have that experience, to get to experience this section of Dragon Ball Z if you haven't seen this already. It's a great DLC. It's very fun, but it does get boring after a while because there's nothing much to do. You can free roam and search for stuff and do quests to like collect more things that you didn't already have, and that's about it. I mean, the story is nice. I just think that it should have been like much longer and it should have had more stuff to do. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is not a bad game, but it does get boring quick. And if you're considering getting this DLC, then you should, because if you're the type of person who want to continue playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and you ain't got nothing else to play, and you're trying to like get more stuff within the game, you should go ahead and buy this DLC and play it. But if you're just like, this DLC, I'm telling you, this DLC is easy to beat. You can replay it after you get done, but I don't think there's no point of replaying this. Like, for those people who get bored of the game easily and like you're not too fond of just going around searching for stuff all the time, then you shouldn't buy this DLC, because it does stop being exciting on a few occasions. It does. Because I can't tell you how many times I had like took a break from playing, but I did have fun with it. Like playing it against Pan, up against Pan, that fight where Goku fights Pan, that was an interesting fight. I thought I was gonna die on that one. And when he fought against Goten, or that time where he was chasing Goten down because he didn't want to go to the tournament, that was fun. That was interesting. And the little like interactions between him and Pan, now that, it was really adorable. To me it was. I just loved all the cutscenes that we had in this DLC. But it's for those, I think this DLC is for those people who just want to have something else to play after beating Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. If you're easily bored of this game and you want something like much longer or something else to do, I don't think you should buy this DLC. I think you should skip it, because I feel like this is one of those DLCs is for people who is like a very into Dragon Ball Z, like a very big Dragon Ball Z fan. You should buy it, but it's not really necessary that you have to buy it, you know. I mean, if you want to play different characters and experience like part of the story you never experienced before and earning more stuff that you can't earn in the main game, then you should buy it. You should go for it. But I don't necessarily think that you should buy it, you know. I don't think you should buy it if you get like bored easily, or if you want a longer gameplay of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. No, because this one is extremely short and very, you know, easily to get through. But that's just my review of Goku's Next Journey DLC. But let me know what you guys think about this DLC. Leave your thoughts down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.